Yeah, I only have headphones to keep my ears
Oh, you
protected.
have earplugs. Okay.
Because I use my phone to record everything. Yeah. Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
It is morning today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did get out before noon. Not much before noon, I don't think.
Oh, no, it's actually noon now. But
see that?
because we did the post office first, but we did get out earlier.
Yeah, it's still cool in the mornings.
Yes, still.
But we're here to do a pretty easy cleanup. Pretty quick and easy cleanup. Shouldn't take us no more than 2 hours.
It's a full yard cleanup, but it's a small yard.
Yeah.
I think like probably.
We're going to start with pruning everything first, I think the boss said, and then we're going to.
Yeah. Because we have to.
Then we're going to blow. We're going to blow all the leaves into a pile, and we had a subscriber ask us about the bagger that we use, right?
Yeah, actually, over the course of us doing videos, we've had people question, what type of bagger are you guys running when you run the bagger? And when we bought the Z1, we did say to the dealership that we wanted at least one bagger so that we could put it on either the 61 or the 36.
Yeah.
Well, we decided to put it on the 36 because that is what I can get into the back of yards if we needed to. Now it is a pain for little gates. You have to take the bagger off, go inside the gate, put the bagger on. So then when you're unloading the bagger, you can't just drive out and then unload the bagger. You have to take the bagger off and then walk out the gate with it. So, the bagger's nice. Is it the most efficient way? Probably not.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy, especially for me because I'm a little shorter and I don't have the height to help. So we did order it from the dealership. So we think it is called an accelerator bagger. But don't quote us on it. But we will show you more when we go out there.
So let's go out there, show you what we're doing, and then we'll show you the bagger and the brackets. Yeah. So here's what we're doing today. We're cleaning up this yard here. Mowing it. Did I bring my weed eater? Yeah, edging it. We're gonna get it all cleaned up, clean out these beds, clean up this a little bit here, prune back anything that needs to be pruned back, cut these back here. Barberry bushes. Oh, I don't like barberry bushes. I think they are, yeah, definitely barberry. Prune back the mandenia some, rose bush some, clean up this a little bit here. Trim up this here, clean out these beds here. So not much pruning at all. Clean out all underneath the deck. So not much, right? And then over here, just trim up and clean out this bed a little bit over here. So, I've never even seen this lot back here. I've never been back here. And this is pretty much just mow, weed eat, and edge it. Right to the edge of the lawn there. Let me set it up and you guys can watch us get going. Question, boss. Question of the day.
Yeah.
Why would you plant a barberry bush there?
I know. But it's planted here, so I'm going to prune it.
We're just going to shape it, blow out the leaves. But you do not, it's a spiky bush.
Yeah.
You don't want that thing growing up and spiking people when they walk by and stuff. So that should, if you're going to plant that, it should be in like a bed over off to the side somewhere.
And to be honest with you, the barberries, when you plant barberries, you have to be very, very consistent with pruning them.
Yeah.
Because very quickly they'll get like lanky like this, and I don't think that that's what barberries
like the ones up here.
Yeah, I think barberries should be like what
a compact shrub like Ursula's.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to hit that. Since we're on the subject of crepe myrtles the last few days, look at these. These are really pretty crepe myrtles now. They have not been pruned. All this needs to be thinned out. That's not her property, so we're not doing that, but I just wanted to show you guys how big they grow. These could be pruned off and thinned out, but maybe we'll get that one day. So you guys seen this one? It was pretty overgrown. So once we get everything blown out, I'll go ahead and reshape it a little bit more because I can't really see on the bottom. When you're pruning something that's that overgrown, this is a holly. It should have been planted here in the first place because it grows into here, or at least maintained all the time. When you're trimming something that's that overgrown though, just shape it first and cut a little bit at a time. Don't go too deep because you might end up with openness. And then just shape it a little bit at a time, and then you can determine how deep you can go into the bush. And then you don't want it too bare, and then when it grows back again this season, you can come back a little further, because eventually we want to try to get this back here a little bit more. But if I cut too much off, it'll show too much. But let's go ahead and get these done over here. Oh man, that's a lot of leaves you found.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
There's a bunch under the deck too.
We'll have to mulch them up. So as soon as I'm done the barberries, we'll get all the bigger stuff here, put it on our tarp, and then we'll blow all that out, and then you can mulch it up.
Okay. What is that pile back there? Is that debris already?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and set this up. We'll clean up these barberries and this tree here, and then we'll get all this debris out. So Rachel's blowing off everything now into here so we can mulch it up. I'll prune up these a little bit more. And we'll get all this cleaned up. So we blew all this stuff from under. We're gonna get the boss. She's gonna go ahead and mow these leaves up to mulch them up some to put in the trailer. We could tarp them and put them all in, but we want to try to go to another pruning. So let's go ahead and get that done. Look at the boss, hard at work. Good job.
It's a lot of leaves, huh?
Yeah, it is a lot of leaves.
Leaves are very deceiving.
Yes, they are. And look, see what happens when you leave them on the ground too long?
Yeah.
But this wasn't our property last year, so it killed all the grass. We're going to have to tell her she should seed.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this is the accelerator bagger. Do you know how big it is? No, right?
No, I don't know how big it is.
It's a small one, I think. It does the job. It'll mulch them up and pick them up. To bracket, bolt it on, very simple, no drilling or anything. There's already holes in the deck for that. if you're getting this bagger. We got it from the dealership, but there's already holes in the deck for that. And
that bracket would fit on the 36 or a bigger one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Definitely the 48. Do you want to put it on?
Yeah.
So it's fairly easy to put on.
Don't let me forget to leave this ball somewhere, like on the porch.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's not really bad when it doesn't have anything in it. It is, what is this, steel?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Aluminum, I don't know.
It's not aluminum.
It is heavy, but it's not too bad, so.
It just slides right in there.
Slides right in there and then clips.
And that's it.
Just like that.
And we found it best to mulch up the leaves backwards, right?
Yeah, especially when they're wet. I don't know what it is, but that backwards movement throws them into the bagger.
So your initial mow, when you mow over that, you want to mow over that a few times, fill up the bag and keep mowing over it, then dump the bag and then go over and do it again, because it'll mulch it up really, really nice.
It still does mulch it up very, very fine. And even if the bagger is full, I can still mow and mulch and it just sprays out.
So it's good if you need a grass catcher and you need to get the job done. It's not that expensive.
It can get dusty if it's really dry.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be the case today.
But we like it. It's fine for what we need it for. Yeah, definitely mow it pretty low.
Alrighty.
When it gets full, I'll go and help her take it. Well, I'll go take it off because it's easier than having her do it. She can't do anything else here, Rachel's finishing up. We're done this job. It took us an hour and 20 minutes to do this whole job. We cleaned up the bush here. Back around here. Wasn't too bad on this side of the house, but we did around here. Nice and clean. Now we did estimate to mow this yard weekly I'll show you what it looks like down here. So it's only right to this line, this little bit here, and around here, and we gave her a weekly price of 40. She didn't go with that yet, so she just went with the cleanup. So I'm gonna measure out everything for mulch and throw her a mulch price for this bed here, and along the driveway. 600 square feet of mulch beds, so that would be 6 yards of mulch. Right, boss?
Yep.
Oh, did you get me flowers?
I found them.
You found?
I found this ball too.
Oh, cool. So all done this one. And the best.
Oh,
What?
I need the blower up here. There's barberry shrubs up here.
Okay.
I didn't realize.
Okay. I'll come up there and blow it. So it's this bed here, the bed underneath the deck, and the bed along the road. That's 6 yards of mulch. So, and we're at 100, 120 a yard. Probably this one would be 100, so that would be fine. No hills or not far to get to. So we finished that one in an hour and 25 minutes, boss.
That's good.
And do you remember what we charged for that?
I can look. Let me see.
She's going into the jobber app. She can mark complete on it.
So she's scheduled under here. And we
actually had her in the schedule today, right?
Yeah.
Because I started doing my schedule now.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark complete.
Yep.
We actually had that scheduled till 12 or 2:30.
Yeah, so I think we charged $220 for that.
I'm going to look right now. I'm going to create the invoice. So see, when you close a job, it will say your final visit completed, and then you can either create invoice now or later. And we're going to create it now. And no, that was 200.
So 200.
So an even 200.
Yeah. So when we bid on jobs, we shoot for 120 an hour for both of us to be there, right?
Yeah.
On the job site. Now, we don't always get that because we're guessing, we're trying to figure out times on how
leaves
long
are
it takes to
hard.
prune.
Leaves are very deceiving. Like there wasn't much pruning there, but then like when we started blowing, that's what pulled, like I brought piles of leaves that we didn't. I guess you have to look very clely when you go to quote jobs. That just shows you how, if you really aren't experienced
in estimating jobs that, I mean, you walk up on that job. It didn't, I mean, it looked like there were leaves on the ground, but it didn't look like it was as many as we blew up out of the grass and underneath there. So
yeah, but obviously, you know, when we thought that it was just the end of the season, I think it was the entire leaf season was there. So we misjudged it a little bit, but still.
But we still finished in under the right time and made our hourly rate. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So we're going to go lime the two up in here because we had them on the schedule. And then we're going to go work on these pear trees. We're not going to finish. We're only going to go there for a few hours. But you'll see that in the next video. So please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and be happy.
And have a nice day.